Ahoy there!
This is a certified hood classic.
Had to use that one more time, because it's a really fucking funny quote. Alright. It is time to go. Oh, it's still nighttime out here. Oh, I'm locked in place. Cool, I was in a stuttering zone and I had no fucking idea. That's good. Right, we're gonna wait here until daytime, and then I'm going to teleport myself really far away. Let me bring up the world file. God damn, I hate when this happens. Alright, default instance saves world 1. Alright. This is really fun. I guess I'll teleport myself back to 0 on the X so I can still keep the distance. And I'll teleport myself up to about, I don't know, like... I'll keep myself at 65. Alright. Let me open up level dat. You love watching Russia lose? Yeah, I heard about that when I was in class today. What the fuck is the position value? Alright. We're going to set that to 0 on the X. And save. Alright, so I will possibly end up inside of the ground. Alright, well, you know what? I have a different idea to make sure that doesn't happen. It's called I'm going to go into the sky. Whee! Hey! Nothing happened. Alright, cool. Let me restart that. Alright, that's better. I didn't even lose my armor or anything. I do need to eat some food real quick, though. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, because they hit Poland. Which is decidedly not cool. Alright, so I was also down 2 hearts, so I need to restore that back to normal. So, I'm just going to take some fall damage. I guess it depends on what Poland and NATO decide. Alright, cool. I've restored my health to normal. See, like, it's Russia, so, like, there's a distinct possibility their shitty guidance systems malfunctioned. Let's continue on now that I'm done finagling with the inventory. I'm not even going the right direction. That's the right direction. Jesus, what a start to a stream. If it was an intentional missile target into Poland, then, like, there's, like, the justification to invoke Article 5. I think right now they're assessing to see, like, was it intentional, was it not? But as far as I know, the Ruskies haven't said anything about, like, whether or not they just fucked up and, like... I think it hit near a village that's, like, on the border. I know, I really can't say for certain, honestly. Oh boy. A Zin zone. Man, I love these. Squads win? You can shut up, Gabby. Am I seriously stuck again? Dog, I just want to fucking walk in a straight line. Oh, that did not work. I really hate stuttering zones, man. Alright, fuck, which direction is this? Alright, if this is traveling along... you know what? I'm just gonna have to edit myself back to the previous position I was just at. So annoying, man. Alright, position, set the X position value to 0, and then I will set the Z value to 820,000. And then Y should be fine. Okay, well, patching them requires me to understand how they work, and I presently don't. Honestly, I really should try and work on patching that, though. Add that on the myriad list of other things I need to do. Goddamn. I hope my use of the, Ooh, ow. So I hope my use of the level dat editing can be forgiven because I'm getting stuck in fucking stuttering zones. Thanks, Notch. Needs a Farlands toggle button? I don't know how to fucking code that. You talking like a world generation preset? I mean, I can rip the code for that for 1.1. Actually, you could totally attach that to a toggle key. It's one line of fire to enable them. Huh? Line of fire? It's more than one line, but I could throw that into an if-else statement, then make it attached to a key. Although that would probably cause some crash issues. I kind of want to experiment with that now, just to like fuck around, see what happens. You should learn to type. It's just one line of text. I think I'm gonna experiment with that later, see what the fuck happens. I'm doing like 1.2 or though, something like that. I really don't think that the game will appreciate me changing the noise octave class or the noise octaves on the fly like that. I just want to see if it works. If it works, that'd be really funny. Meant as a preset, like generate structures. Yeah, I know that's what you mean, but like that's the way I interpreted it at first, and I think that'd be really funny to see if I can make it a button that on the fly would work in the world. This terrain's very hilly, but this is good terrain. I love Alpha 1.0 terrain. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I should have opened up the console logs, that way I can read whatever the fuck it's outputting whenever I'm stuck in a stutter zone. Because that might be useful information to figure out like what the problem actually is. Man, the mountains keep going. Damn, bro. Oh, look, a sheep. More or less, I think. Could be sooner, could be longer. I think that I'm going to repair my health. And, yeah, I'm just gonna eat the shovel and make a new one. Let's get blocks in the bar. Man. Hopefully those stutter zones are gone. That was really fucking annoying, man. Started while you live with your family. What a job hunt. Good luck with your job hunt. Oh. Hello. It's the mute person. Mr. Krabs, do you how do? I know that you meant live. I mean, you could be lying to your family for all I know. Oh no. They've restored your voice. Laugh lesbian. I'm fucking stealing that. That's funny. Live, laugh, lobotomy. Vita, I'm gonna go try my really stupid idea out to see if I can, do that, weird thing by making a button that turns it on or off in game. It's certainly possible. I mean, at least, like, the code for it, but, I might just, like, cause a crash, in which case, you know, oh well. It's just really funny to test, in my opinion. I just want to see if I can do it. I mean, yeah, that's the only way your jaw muscles are gonna unstiffen, is by, like, just moving them. There's been no mobs lately? That's good. Hope I continue to not see any mobs. You miss you being stuck in a stuttering zone for, like, several minutes. This is straight up not a fun time. I'll have to start, like, actually, like, doubly making sure that I'm not stuck in one of those zones whenever I log out. It's hard to tell sometimes, though. How is your mouth still swollen? It's been like 4 days. That's a distinctly long time. Sounds like you need something anti-inflammatory. Are you bruising like a banana? Like a nanner. Oh, goody, I get to swim across the ocean. That's just fun. Don't know. laugh long before time had a name. That's a very seamless transition. As the swelling goes down, you should feel less stiff. I'm glad I seemingly had an easier time getting my wisdom teeth removed than you did. So you're glad I Thanks! I'm really glad too. As Zin would say, skill issue. Zin's not here, so I gotta fill in for him. I mean, that is fairly normal that, like, people have varying times for healing. Sheep. What the hell is that condition? Wait, you know what? I have Google. Oh, that's not very cool. Most of the times whenever I get shot, like, I get shots that, like, I'm usually recovered in, like, a couple of days. My arm doesn't hurt anymore. Like a day or so. Shout out to that time, the one time that I got, like, 5 shots in my arms at the same time. That was great. Live, laugh, leave your if you're interested in the subreddit, bros, and I'll watch submissions next episode of... what the fuck is that a reference to? Ah, the shot line. What a memorable experience. No, most I ever got was 5. I think it was the left arm. I think I got like 5 in one arm and 3 in the other. The only time I've ever gotten sick from a shot, though, was actually the second COVID shot. I got like a low fever from it. Oh, I don't watch PewDiePie either. Made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. God, I remember when that happened. That was ages ago. Remember, 2016 was 6 years ago. That's interesting. Honestly, I don't know jack shit about either of them, so I can't really speak on that. And frankly, I don't really give a shit about them. Actually, hang on, I kind of want to check something real quick. Let me relaunch this with the console open. Console output. There we go. Yes. 1 second, I need to restart this. Alright. Want the console output. Oh, I have to keep the launcher up in the background? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, whatever. I'll have to do experimentation later on my own. I just wanted that in case I run into another stuttering zone so I can read what the console's outputting. Might give me some clues. Some blues clues. Hey, Gabby, where's the receipts for you beating Minecraft on hard? You still haven't shown receipts, and those are very important. You don't just walk up to customer service and demand money for a product when you don't have the receipt. You sent them part 1 today. Oh, don't worry. We'll make sure to analyze it. Is it just the raw footage? I'll make sure to have an audio analyzer up so I can check to see 100% raw. I have an audio analyzer up to see if there's any splices in the audio. You know, something a little sussy. Suspicious. Sus. You never know what you might try to pull. I'm always watching you, Mike Wazowski. Always watching. That's what she said. I was waiting for someone to make the joke. I wasn't gonna do it, though. That is indeed what she said, though. Whoop! Alright, well that was a fucking waste of time. Damn it. Now my armor is more ruined. I'm gonna replace it at morning. Oh boy, Poland fan server. East Germany? Surely you just mean Prussia. Spoken like a true German, Vita. Spoken like a true German. Based halfway there. Oop. Motherfucking skeletons! Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. question. What the fuck? It's a very Discord moment, my dude. Well, if you say so, Kayla. Timeout. Vita. Moon Shadow. 300. Alright, see you in 5 minutes. I'm really glad that I have that as a reward. It's really funny. You did what Arcrid didn't do, because normally Arcrid would just send Vita to the Shadow Realm for a bit. But he's not here. I assume he is busy. Yeah, look at these clear mountaintops. Like, I'm a quick reader, but like, I read like the first words into that. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, it looks like it's a real thing because, you know, this is the internet and people are fucking weird. But that probably came from r/copypasta. I do enjoy saying the quick question, what the fuck, along with excuse me. Ooh, this looks really fucking cool. Those trees are almost up at world height too, actually. Actually, I want to see how tall that tree is. How close this tree gets to world height. 126? Damn, this is at 128. Can't even place a block higher than this. That's one tall tree. Oh, right, I wanted to replace my armor. Big eat.
If a tornado tries to pull you through a ceiling, just say no. A tornado cannot legally pull you through a ceiling without your consent.
Where do you get this shit from? Was it r/copypasta?
No, that was just a random thing in another Discord.
You missed one that Vita just said. Oh god, what is that ringing sound? Oh, the tinnitus is back. I had a very sharp ringing sound in my right ear.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's the military grade tinnitus.
Ah.
Yeah.
Military's turning our ears gay.
You know what's pretty fucking stupid? They don't give disability anymore for hearing loss. Which is dumb as fuck because, like, hearing loss is really common.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking retarded.
Splax, I am streaming. Please don't use that.
I'll say as many bad words as I want. There are no children here.
I'll send you to the Shadow Realm, bro. There it is again.
You know, I learned the other day that In many states, such as New York State, it is actually illegal for a child to get a tattoo, and your parents can be arrested if they let you get a tattoo.
Well, that's pretty fucking lame. Who's gonna narc? Who's gonna narc about their parents letting them get a tattoo?
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, so I had something bad happen to me.
Yeah?
This is my fault because I did not ensure my car was locked over the weekend, and
Uh-huh.
someone went through my car. They didn't take like registration or like insurance or anything like that. They just took stuff out of my glove box and center console. But
Uh-huh.
I did notice that my transfer paperwork from my ship was missing.
Ah, shit.
And what concerned me about that was there's a bunch of PII on there.
Yeah.
So I double checked, but because I got like the copies of things that the schoolhouse had.
Yeah?
Because they took photocopies whenever I checked in. And so like I went through the change duty orders that I'm given, along with like some other paperwork that I had.
Yeah?
And thankfully, the only 2 pieces of paper in the entire package that have my full social security number on it were in my apartment, so we're good.
Good work.
Everything else is like just like last 4 of the social, but like the most they have now is like my full name, my email address, and my like phone number.
Yeah.
So I was like really concerned. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
once I confirmed that the social wasn't like fully like compromised, I was like, yo, that's pretty fucking good,
Yeah.
because that significantly lowers a lot of risk. So I think I've learned 2 lessons. 1, don't leave PII in your car. 2, ensure the door is manually locked. Yep, there's the copy pasta again. God damn it, you come back with after 5 minutes, and you do this shit again.
It's really important that people know. It's really important.
I don't want to add this to the rules problem with this one, but it is going to be enforced as a rule from now. If it occurs, you will be warned that additional cards will be dealt with the discretion of monster. The fuck? Oh shit, the filter's on. Thanks, guys.
I was sadly laid off from my job a few days ago. My circadian rhythm has been off as a result, so I decided to head down to my local GameStop to mentally reset. And maybe pick up a few Funko Pops and more batteries.
Fuck pops.
The store looked immaculate, obviously. It even passed what I call the white glove test, which is where I put on a single white glove and go around touching things to see if I collect any dust. Touch! Touch! Come back! I need to touch you!
Oi, Jeffrey, come back! I have to touch you! Hey!
After a few minutes of testing, it dawned on me that the kid working there didn't greet me upon entering, so I strode up to the counter to confront him. Everything okay? I coolly asked, disguising the true rage burning inside me. He just sort of nodded, asking if there was anything he could help me with and why I was walking around touching things with gloves on. Ha! Just thought I'd pop in to see how my store is doing, I replied. Looks good, but I couldn't help but notice that you failed to greet me when I entered the building, which is a real problem. Here at GameStop, we greet all of our customers. Visibly confused, he asked me if I was a corporate employee or something. Employee? Not legally. I am, however, a shareholder, which makes me part owner and technically your boss. In that moment, he knew that he fucked up. He began to stammer out an apology, but I wasn't having it. The kid just disrespected the shareholder. Look, kid, I interrupted, puffing out my chest to look as big and intimidating as I could. You should be thankful that we've given you the opportunity to work for the most innovative tech giant on the planet. Failing to greet people hurts the customer experience. Hurting the customer experience means now this company profits. My profits. And I'll be dead before a little piss baby like you was gonna fuck with my money. Keep it up and you won't have to worry about greeting people anymore. Understood? I began to leave, all the while he just sort of stared at me, shaking his head and asking what I was talking about. Oh, and one more thing. I added one foot at the door. I'll be having this Funko Pop on the house. And I grabbed the nearest one and left without paying. I haven't been back to the store since, but I imagine the kid now has everything shipshape and he's begun greeting every customer since. It feels good to help my company.
Who cares about the customer? I do! Well, I don't! Squidward. Did I tell you some horrible event happened?
This dude is literally the fucking HR department when the Krusty Krab got bought out.
Yeah. Like the whole, like, human resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I had a terrible event happen in RimWorld.
Mm-hmm.
It caused me to create a second zone just for the children.
Oh
Because,
no.
so in the game, because this is like new DLC stuff.
Yeah.
In the game, kids like to do various learning activities, such as, like watching an adult do work, like actually sitting down at a desk and like learning. Or they like to like mess with like a radio console, etc., right?
Yeah.
Well, they also like to do things like sky dreaming, where they go out and they watch the night sky or whatever. They watch the sky. Well, one of the kids decided to do this. He went outside in the middle of winter in the Arctic. It was negative 85.
Holy shit.
And so their clothing wasn't because of the way their clothing system works. Like, I couldn't give them extra like things like scarves, gloves, things like that. So he couldn't. So their temperature tolerance is like, I think, negative 35 or whatever. He ends up getting hypothermia. I think, okay, cool, it's starting to get worse. So I force him back inside by drafting him.
Mm.
Well, on the way in, hypothermia crosses into the serious threshold, and then he starts getting frostbite. Because of the way the frostbite system works, whenever it applies damage to the body parts, so like the extremities. And because they're children, they have lower health on their body parts, so like their legs have less hit points.
Uh-huh.
Well, this kid just lost his whole left foot.
Holy shit.
And he almost lost his left leg to frostbite. But because his foot was gone, I then had to install a bionic leg. So now he just has a bionic leg installed.
Oh my fucking god.
That's not as bad as what happened to one of the colonists who used to be a melee wielder. He's the main crafter. He was standing behind a wall, but he was slightly exposed, and a mechanoid raid was incoming. And a stray blaster shot took off his right arm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so it was funny. We got him to stop the bleeding, and then I basically had this guy with one arm craft himself a bionic arm and then get it installed.
God.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. Unfortunately, this poor man also has a gunshot wound on his liver that never healed properly. So there's just
that's unfortunate.
he has a gunshot scar on his liver. One of the people has a severe scar in their left eye from a gunshot wound.
Did he use a musket for abortion like the founding fathers intended?
Oh my god, Splex.
God, the coffee pasta was so good.
That's the story of how two of my colonists now have bionics for dumb reasons.
Nice.
There's people that when they play the game they make their colonists into cyborgs, but I prefer to only replace body parts that get lost from combat or anything else.
And so I guess you saw they saved another fucking A-Press in Super Mario 64.
Oh, did that run finally get done for TikTok Clock?
Yep, they got the highest star in the most vertical stage in 0 A-Presses.
Man, that's... What did you say the methodology was?
What?
What did you say the methodology was?
They fucking burned the clock to the ground. They used fire to cross all the gaps they needed.
Fire?
Yeah, because you get a little bounce when you get hit by a fire.
How the fuck do you cross the clock with fire?
I mean, you can see how it's done, but I'm not really gonna understand it until Bismuth releases his video. It's really fucking complicated.
Oh, doesn't... You're talking about, like, item manipulation, right? Are they just picking up fire
Yeah.
by manipulating that and then using the fire to cross?
Yeah, they
gaps?
can get Mario to hold a fire and then, like, place the fire.
That's so stupid, but it's funny.
It's a lot more complicated than that, and Panon linked, like, an image of his fucking spreadsheet where he included the full plan, and it's like 500 steps.
That sounds horrible.
And what I think is kind of funny is the full unedited task is it's about 6 hours and 11 minutes on emulator, but it's 6 hours and 23 minutes on console because the fucking console just has 12 minutes of lag.
That's insane.
Thankfully, it doesn't affect the gameplay at all, but the Nintendo 64 actually fucking lags a lot.
Well, Mario 64 specifically because they didn't compile it with optimization.
Yeah.
I do plan within my RimWorld save to have a small group of, like, cybernetically enhanced super soldiers. They can't get damage on their body parts if they just don't have actual body parts anymore. What is that link, Vita?
Yeah, they are now down to 14 A presses in Super Mario 64.
How many more to kill off?
They can. Well, they think they have something to be able to get Bowser and the Fire Sea down to 0, but beyond that, there's not really anything. The fucking chest star on Jolly Roger Bay has been at 1 A press for 20 years.
What's the A press of the chest star that you have to do?
You need to press A to reach the star because it's too high to just get with, like, a dive.
Oh, okay. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You need to ever find more mechanics that allow them to do this?
I mean, it is known that, like, if you could get enough hyperspeed, you could just shoot straight to the star, but Jolly Roger Bay is a pretty barren level that just doesn't have the right geometry to be able to get the necessary hyperspeed. The only thing you can grab in the level is the fucking water shell, which is the most useless object in the game. Like, Koopa shells, you can at least, like, fucking ride around on them, and Koopa shells are cool, but water shells are different, and they're just totally useless. Who the fuck cares about a water shell?
So, would the next step after Bowser and the Fire Sea be to string them together into a single run?
Probably, but There would also be, like, a lot of work if you don't want to just, like, literally splice together or have, like, 5 to 10 minutes of RNG manipulation between each star.
I mean, hey, that's what it takes
Yeah.
to make a singular run.
But yeah, right now, a full 120 star run with 14 A presents is estimated to take about 61 hours.
Oh my god. That's a long
And
fucking time for one.
26 of those hours are just for one of the volcano stars in Lethal Lava Land.
26 hours?
Yeah, because Mario has to run into a bully for 21 hours.
Okay, hang on, sorry, I got concerned about a noise. I thought it was my computer, it was just somebody outside grinding metal. I'm like,
Grinding.
What is that sound? I finally finished the outer like boundary shell of my RimWorld base. Now I'm working on making the interior portion of it.
Nice.
But I also need to redesign the front area to support like the combat operations, and then move my colonists into the interior. And then I will have to set up a proper hospital that's specifically set up for prisoner in processing.
Yeah.
Right, because you know after you get the prisoners, you kind of need to stop them from dying. What I will probably do is have a bunch of medic robots nearby that can deal with like I would move them into a nearby room that's near the front of the combat area, because like if they're prisoners from a raid, they're probably bleeding to death because of the gunshot wounds. And then after that, just like pick them up and then let the robots take care of tending to them, and then move them into the normal hospital beds to recover, just in case they get like an infection or whatever. And then after they're treated from the hospital, then they'll be moved into the normal prisoner cells, and then converted, and then brought into the colony. Got to do that religious conversion before we bring them in.
Yeah.
What copy pasta did you just fucking make up, Vita?
Someone in the comments of fucking Panon's video said, "This is not legit because the red coins sound different. This is a hacked ROM."
Ooh, the red coins sound different. Is it just the same coin sound?
Actually, no.
Oh, right.
The red coins are all the same pitch on the Japanese version. They only increase in pitch on the US version.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the sound is slightly different on the Japanese version.
I do like the increased pitch thing, because it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But yeah, the red coin sound is slightly different on the Japanese version. I don't know why, but that's how it is.
People don't think it'd be like it is, but you know what? It do.
Yeah, he went through all the work of making everything else correct, but he hacked the red coin sound, definitely.
Source real. Alright. 830,000. You know what that means?
Yeah?
That means that, again, I left the fucking filter on like an idiot.
Hell yeah.
Why don't you people tell me these things? Alright, I'll be back in a second, Swix. Alright, my dudes. That is all the walking I'll be doing for the day. What the hell, Vita? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read that. Well, as always, thanks for walking.